Hello, everyone. Hold on, I'm a little skeptical that we're actually live. Oh, wait, nope, there I am. Okay, cool. Hello to the 0 people watching right now. Okay, I have something fun for today, I guess. Go ahead and thank you for showing up to Live and Well. Like I said, it was a live. The live stream is a little late today by like 2 hours. Something came up and I had to go do junk. So, went that out of the way. Oh, now we got somebody. Hey, feel free to tweet me out. Hashtag WNJ Live on Twitter. I will keep it checked constantly now. And go ahead and comment in the YouTube comment section. I will answer those as frequently as possible. Okay, with that said, let's go to the news. I don't have any news. Okay. Well, I guess kind of news. This weekend, the new Star Wars comes out, Rogue One. I'm excited for that. I don't know if anybody else is. I love Star Wars. I really thought Episode 7 was really good. And, yeah, I'm excited to see it. Me and my friend Shane are going out and seeing it the day after it comes out, because I don't want to bother going the night it comes out, because it will be hectic, most likely. Yeah. What else? Oh, kind of speaking of stars, I read that NASA is practicing trip to Mars or something. Is anybody trying to like colonize the moon yet or something? I think that should be done. Like, seriously. I think the moon is like cool, and it would be cool to just have like a moon place where people live, apartment building or something. I don't know. I understand it's probably a lot more complex than that, but nonetheless, I think it would be interesting to, send some people up there. I mean, we're going to overpopulate the Earth sometime, right? Yeah, so that would be fun. I mean, I don't know if anybody's watched Futurama. I have. I've watched through the entire thing like 2 or 3 times. I like it. It's really good. But yeah, on the moon ends up like being like Disney World up there in Futurama. Maybe we shouldn't have a theme park moon, but nonetheless, anything on the moon would be really cool. I know Mars is probably a little bit too far out of reach. That's all I got on that. Nobody's commenting, so. Okay, what else? What else is happening? Okay, so I was thinking about, like, I've been to, like, the high school I graduated from. I used to play basketball for them for, like, 3 years. But then after I graduated at some point in time, they started, like, charging for people to go to the basketball games. And it was, okay, understand, it was a small high school. My graduating class had 6 people. And the class before me, I think, either had that or less. I know the one a year ago, maybe, or this past year, I think one senior graduated. Like, it's that ridiculous. So it's a tiny school, and they're charging, like, understand, it's not a lot. It's like $2 to go attend a basketball game. And I don't necessarily have a big problem with that, except for the fact that it's freaking 2016, and they weren't accepting any other payment aside from cash the last time I went. So that's kind of, like, really annoying. I'd like to go back and see, like, my old basketball team, shooting the hoops. But I can't, because I never carry cash on me, because I am a civilized human being that only uses my credit and debit cards. Yeah, that's stupid. I don't know, understand why. Like, they have the capability of, like, plugging in, like, a little card swiper into your phone and just charging. Like, that would be so much more convenient for a lot of people, I'm sure. I'm not the only one. There's no way. I don't know. Comment your opinions on that. That just seems stupid to me, that people don't... I mean, I understand some people's hesitance to, like, jump into the future, but it was the future in, like, the 80s. Well, not necessarily with the phones, but they had credit cards back in the 80s, I'm pretty sure. So that's like... Come on. What are you doing? I've never really liked cash. I think it's kind of... It just takes so much space up in your wallet and stuff. I pay, like, my parents with cash whenever I need to owe them money or whatever, but I don't use it for like anything else. Okay, that's all for that, I guess. I don't mini rant series. No, 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 no. Black Mirror. I was watching another episode of Black Mirror yesterday? I would say like 2 days ago. It was a little while ago. It may have been on Sunday. Sunday, wait, no, Saturday night, late at night. And there was an interesting episode. I thought it was really interesting. And a lot of those on that TV show are very, very interesting. Like, I definitely suggest watching it. I think I had suggested that in one of my vlogs. But for sure, it's almost like a Twilight Zone kind of thing. But this episode I saw recently was one where this it follows this girl. But basically, the future is people are kind of judged based on their like rating, and I think a 5 was the max. It was like a 5-star rating kind of system. And what it was so basically there was a poop. I'm blanking. It's like Yelp almost. So each individual person is like a rating thing. So like everybody's got their like phone devices, and then what they do is they like rate encounters with people. So like if somebody bumped into you on the street, you give them like a 1 star and send it, and it would hurt their rating. And it was really weird because like places like the airport would like judge seating by star ratings. So like if you were like a 4-star person, I guess, you would be like, oh yeah, you can get like nice seating and you get rushed really quick. But if you were like a 2-star, they were like ignoring you and be like, oh, you only just have to wait for everything to go through right, and they weren't willing to help you at all. It was really weird. Like everybody in the show like looked down on them as if they were trash. But I mean, understandably, like people got rated that way for probably a reason. But this one girl just hits a string of bad luck on the way to like her old friend's wedding or something. She's supposed to be the, what do they call that? The maid of honor, I guess. But anyway, so she's running late, and so then she gets to the airport, and the flight got canceled, and a bunch of stuff, and then she like starts yelling in the airport, and she gets downrated by a bunch of people, a bunch of other stuff, and it's just it's a mess, and then she ends up going crazy by the end. But it was just weird because everybody was like rating everybody. She runs across like one person who doesn't even bother with it anymore. She just says whatever she feels like and does whatever she feels like, which is called freedom. Although technically everybody had freedom, they just chose to go by their rating system. Isn't that weird how things work like that sometimes? Like sometimes people limit themselves by certain things. Like, let me think of a good example. Like I guess Facebook or stuff. Like, I guess a lot of the time people on Facebook or Twitter will often not say things if they know they're like have family or friends on there that they would say in front of other people, and they're kind of like limiting themselves in a sense. I don't know. That's not really the example I was looking for, but like, I don't know. Like people can often like limit themselves to certain things or situations. What else did I have? No. Let me check the chat. So anyway, yeah, that episode was really good, and I suggest watching it if you will. I got an update, Jungle, from Mr. Kiefer. Justin had messaged me the other day, and let me see if I can get this here. But he had told me that he had sent me a message, which was it was a YouTube video. So what I'm going to do, I told him and I asked him for permission. I am gonna just post it into the description down here. Yeah, he gave a little update about stuff, and hopefully he may be able to come back on the show here soon. I threw it into the what do they call that? It's not this comment section. It's like the title and information, the stuff about the video. Go down there. So yeah, go down there. He sent me this message, and so you guys can click on that and check that out. And I suggest leaving a comment for him if encouragement. Don't be like super negative or whatever. But yeah, so he had gotten in touch with me the other night, and yeah, so I was thinking about playing it at the end, but I figured it would be easier just to put the link. So go check that out, and hopefully he will be able to be back here soon, maybe on, I can't remember what day we had talked about, but I also just remembered that I may be working on Mondays then, so we may end up having to go back to something. I think it was the 2nd, January 2nd, I think he said he might be able to come back, but we'll work it out, and we'll try to see when everything will go well, hopefully. Like I've been saying, I'm trying to get like a format more for this and stuff that's a little more entertaining in a sense. It's a bit hard being as busy as I usually am, but hopefully this over my winter break from school, I'll have a little more time to chillax and stuff. Yeah, so I want to be able to set things up. I'd like to record from my own like room, from where I record like my video game playthroughs and junk, because I just like the background, the backdrop, and having a certain thing, and all my computer monitors right up there so I can see everything and have everything, and my mic's already set up and a bunch of other stuff. And if I could just get maybe another station set up for Justin to work on too, then we can do the entire stream out of my house. The only issue I'm having with this is the internet service providers around here tend to be freaking awful. And it sucks because I like to do it from my house, but the only other, I have to go somewhere else entirely that actually has internet fast enough to even bother streaming, because it tends to suck. And if there's like a 2-minute delay or a 5-minute delay between whatever's going on, it makes it really hard to interact with people. Not that anybody comments, they used to, but yeah. Okay, with that being said, I'm running late for dinner now because I got things, everything got pushed back late. So with that being said, it was a shorter episode. It was only like 15 minutes or so. But thank you all for watching. Subscribe to become a winner today. I know I've been talking about this a lot, but this show will probably get moved over to the other channel eventually. I need to work out the junk, the monetization, and how to, like, I need to make logo for that channel and everything, and it's hectic, and I'm very lazy about that. Hopefully this coming weekend I'll have it done by then. But yeah, so I got finals coming up and a bunch of junk. So, with that being said, thank you for watching. Thumbs up if you liked the video. Thumbs down if you thought it was awful. Please leave comments, tweet us, whatever. Because we like interaction. Because interaction is fun and junk. So, share this if you thought it was fun. Why not? You know, screw it. With that being said, I will leave you with the intro that we brought you.